the spirit of a startup, but with already deep-rooted traditions. Minnesota United is a textbook for creative storytelling. Hey there, ALSD. Jared Frank here, your editorial director, back again here to cap off our video series on Minnesota United, a brand that's telling a pretty unique story for only beginning their second season of competition in Major League Soccer. Here are my top 5 chapters from that unique brand story.
The story begins with Wonderwall.
Yeah, like the Oasis song.
Wonderwall is the name given to the 2,800 space, not seat, safe standing supporters section to be included in Allianz Field, currently under construction in St. Paul.
So about this Wonderwall ritual.
It dates back to the club's NASL days, when after a big win, the coaches and players would sing the Gallagher Brothers ditty. It didn't take long for the crowd to catch on and join in, transforming Wonderwall from this into a rally anthem for Minnesota soccer.
It gives you chills. It is really one of the most unique things that we have going in our fan experience.
It will be a lot of different things that will drive this iconic feel, that we have inside the stadium.
The second chapter is Minnesota United's award-winning crest, already incredibly popular from a merchandising standpoint, stemming from its clean design and its connectivity to Minnesota.
It depicts a loon, the state bird of Minnesota, peering up and presumably singing Wonderwall, with its red eye gazing at the North Star, inspired by the state motto. Quick side note, the red eye is also illustrated in the team's kits, a red button sewn into the jersey's collar. The loon majestically flashes a wing of 11 feathers, one for each player on the pitch, flying over a blue stripe representative of the Mississippi River, which bisects Minneapolis and St. Paul.
The next chapter is Scarves Up, this year's marketing slogan for Minnesota United.
The marketing mantra is in reference to the Minnesota United's ritual of spinning scarves overhead like a helicopter, P.D. Pablo style, on every corner kick for the Loons.
Turns out scarves come in pretty handy in Minneapolis in February, for more reasons than one. The obvious reason is 30 degrees is a heat wave in Minneapolis in February. But the second reason came as a surprise to me.
While traversing Minneapolis's labyrinth in the sky, I unzipped my coat, exposing my new Minnesota United scarf. The scarf is a mark of tribal significance for soccer clubs around the globe that rings true in the Twin Cities, as I quickly learned from one innocuous passerby.
Scarves up, he said. I kid you not, he pronounced it loud, he pronounced it proud. Totally unaware that I was a warm weather foreigner in this American Arctic, but it was no matter. I had on that scarf. It was like knowing the secret handshake. And that really demonstrates the power of the culture that Minnesota United has already built.
I was warm, and I met a new friend. Scarves up, I say. On the southwest side of Allianz Field, a sculpture will be introduced, comprised of letters 12 feet high and 65 feet wide, spelling out United. This element serves as a monument to the first 11,842 season ticket members for Minnesota United, a collection of fans known as the Itasca Society. The Itasca Society derives its name from Itasca State Park in northern Minnesota, the location for the source of the Mississippi River.
Why 11,842? Because that's the exact number of lakes in the state of Minnesota. The land of 10,000 lakes? False advertising.
This is a really neat piece. We think this will be a destination spot on the property. We think this will be the place where you go, where's my name, and get my selfie right next to my name, then get the panoramic with the stadium in the backdrop.
One final wow moment awaits new season ticket buyers as they walk out the door of the Allianz Field Experience Center. Anyone who purchases seats is invited to sign a Minnesota United flag that will fly in Allianz Field. As fans approach and apply their John Hancock, an overhead motion sensor speaker triggers the playing of Wonderwall, reinforcing the rite and ritual of being a Minnesota United fan, and closing the story arc where it began.
You can't use these chapters. These chapters belong to Minnesota United. But think about your brand, think about your identity, think about your culture, think about the things that your tribe owns, and only your tribe owns. Well, anyways, here's Wonderwall.